Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.
Thank you so much for joining us this noon. Our other top story, the president's visit later this afternoon to Metro Detroit. We know that protesters have already gathered there. Grant Herms joins us now live from Howell with a look at what's happening today. Good afternoon.
Hey, Rhonda. So the president isn't, you can hear some of the colorful language that's out here. I'll talk about that in just a second here. But the president isn't going to scheduled to speak until 3:35 this afternoon. Protesters weren't supposed to start until 2 o'clock today, but clearly they've been out here for several hours already. And we're back a little ways because there's quite a bit of profanity on both sides and in the chants that's happening. But you can get a sense of just how big this crowd out here is. Now, since we've been out here today, we've seen a lot of those profane signs. It was supposed to be a protest to stop the spending as it was billed against the president's Build Back Better budget visit today. It's being put on by the state Republican and Livingston County Party, as well as a local moms group. There was one altercation earlier today as well. A man carrying a large sign, you can see this here in the video, walked across the street to some Biden supporters who are here. He took one of their flags and broke that flag over his knee. Police were called. There were some people on the other side of the street that were calling for violence, and thankfully none of that happened. Now, we were able to talk to a few Trump supporters and a Biden supporter who was here. Take a listen.
And we are not going to cower, and we are not going to bend to his will. He's a tyrant, he's an illegal tyrant, and he's going to go.
He's ruining our country. He killed all those Marines. I mean, I could go on and on. I mean, he's a disaster, as President Trump would say.
I think he's doing our country justice by wanting to build a better infrastructure.
Now, again, this protest here starts officially at 2 o'clock, but it is clearly in full swing. The president not in town until 3:35 this afternoon. We'll have the latest on what he had to say.